These sixth graders are already good writers. Their creative writing teachers hope meeting published authors will inspire them to keep honing their skills.
The idea for Authors Day came about as I looked around and I saw that there's recognition for different skills. We have spelling bee, for example. Math has some contests. And I thought to myself, with writing, which is probably the most difficult skill to teach, it would be great if the students could learn from those people who are actually in the field, work in the field. That's how they make their living.
Klinger and his colleagues have been hosting workshops with local authors and an illustrator for 4 years now. They don't necessarily hope to inspire future published authors, but to make their students effective communicators for life.
We don't know what the job situation will be like in 15, 20, 30 years from now, but whatever the job situation is, they will need to be able to write effectively, speak effectively, and of course read what it is that's in front of them. So this is something that keeps them going along that path.
And this learning event makes honing communication skills fun. The sixth graders rotate through workshop stations around the school library, focusing on extemporaneous writing, using the active voice, writing about a character's emotions, and poetry.
My favorite workshop was probably Mr. Valentino's. I think I'll take away from this day, like with Mr. Valentino, writing more from heart, more.
That's a great line, like shadows coming to life. I like that. I'm not concerned about spelling, about punctuation. I'm strictly want them to get their feelings on paper. I gave them 5 words to use. Choose one word out of the 5. Could be roads, could be water, could be ocean, and just run with that. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for your feelings on paper.
My word was spider. It was about a spider and a fly caught in its web, and the fly is eaten by the spider.
David liked writing a poem and getting a better understanding of the writing process, but was enthralled by another aspect of book publishing.
I'll draw a cat. But I love the kids to be excited about not only the writing, but taking that writing and making images with it. You can just tell some are very artistic and they're going to be wanting to be doing the artwork. So, and then a lot of them are watching what I'm doing and they're just amazed. So you never know when you'll inspire. And I like that. I think that's good too.
Oh, yes. When I go to do an Author's Day, I am not here strictly to teach them writing skills that have just to do with the art of writing. It's the mental process that you're going to bring to have the courage to write. I was not looking for a story. I was looking really for brainstorming. Anything you put down might turn into something interesting. Maybe it's just some words on a scrap of paper that you'll then reinvent.
Curiosity overtook her body and she tiptoed downstairs. He gave us an emotion scared, and we weren't allowed to use words like petrified or scared or frightened or anything like that. It shows me, especially with Mr. Smith's workshop, that to be more detailed and shows us different ways of writing and like how you can expand what you write or different ways you can do it. So it's not just Sadie was scared, it's more like different words and actions and emotions and faces and things like that.
Okay, Tommy, go ahead.
I like writing because it's kind of a way for me to express myself, and when I write, I just feel like I can let all my thoughts out on paper, and it just feels good. And when people compliment it, I get this feeling inside that makes me just really happy and know that, you know, people do like my work.
I feel like learning more about writing will help me, of course, be a better writer, but it'll help me understand it more. Instead of just writing, I'll be able to be the character.
I hope they take the tools that they learn in my workshop, and probably the other ones here too, and keep using them. Now that they know how to write about emotions, I hope they continue to use that same technique when they're in 8th grade, in high school, and on, that it stays with them. And that, to me, would be a real accomplishment. I've added to their store of knowledge, I've added to their skills, and it isn't just a 6th grade experience, it can go on and on and on.
The door, screaming down the hall to Miss Leslie. When she opened the door, she yelled,
Good job. That's a great way to get started. Very good.